Yes, everyone, welcome back. Another episode of the Red Divide. We're here, as always. Ray, Mr. United. Mr. United.
That chance. Bloopers
Ray,
101.
Mr. Liverpool joining us. Ready for another show. How you doing, my cuz?
I'm doing great. How can you insult me and call me Mr. Man United? You ruined my evening. How are you doing, Mr. Liverpool?
Hey, you're talking to yourself now, or what? Jeez, this guy. That was pretty funny actually. I just had United on my brain, and then I'm looking at you and I'm like, oh, Ray, Mr. United.
Brilliant.
Oh yeah, how's it going? All good?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I wish there was more going on for Liverpool. It seems like Man United are getting their business done early, for a change.
Oh yeah, and it's so good to see it. As you said, for a change, it's not every season you see United signing players in early July. We normally wait till August and then the last couple of days in August to get things done because we'll bid early and then just chase that dude the entire window, and in the end make that panic signing. So it looks like we stepped away from that. Thank God. Well done, Ineos, changing it all today.
Well, you seem to be doing the business.
Yeah.
Players, he's done his medical today, so he's confirmed 100%.
Yeah, ZIRKZEE signed his deal and completed his medicals, so he's officially a United player. Man, it's going to bring a new dynamic, and very happy about that. First player in. Next, I imagine, will be Ineos. Sorry, will be Hoyland.
Hoyland's brother.
Oh shit! You can see it's Friday. Wow, it's been a long week. Next player will hopefully be De Ligt, Matthias De Ligt. All gone well. Apparently, already agreed terms with him. So, terms of the player is good. It's now just final construction of the deal with Bayern Munich. Adamant about 50 mil. We sort of happy to pay it seems, but want to have it included with add-ons so that it's not a one-time. It's 50 mil, especially that we're operating at close to our limit on the FFP rules. We have to be smart and strategic this transfer window. Yeah, so I think that deal's, within the next week, we'll see that one get done, signed and delivered. And as you may know, we have those two bids that were rejected for Branthwaite. Everton feel that their man is worth 70 million. They are openly comparing him to Virgil van Dijk and Maguire. I don't think he's anywhere near Van Dijk at the moment. Well, you never know what his ceiling is. And, I mean, Maguire...
He's obviously...
It's Maguire, again, it's not his fault. It's not his fault that we paid 80 million for him. Ridiculous. Unfortunately, he carries that price tag with him. So, yeah, that's where we're at. And then, we have the Lenny Yorrell bid accepted. I think that's a strategic play. I'm trying to figure that one out because he really wants to go to Real Madrid. It's his dream club. But Madrid are not going to pay what we've paid for him. They don't mind waiting out a year and then they get him for free, or getting him in Jan for a much less price, a cut price instead of the full amount. So we'll see how it all goes. But I see him leaning that way and maybe ending up there. But it's all good. You've got to put a lot of stakes in the fire to make sure you keep the interest going. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. What's going on there at Liverpool? You guys are going to sign anyone, or you think your club's happy with what they got?
Well, in terms of signings, there's nothing concrete at the moment. There's talk about Joel Neves, the Portuguese boy, midfielder. We're interested in him. We've been chasing him for over a year already. So that interest has refueled again. See that's come back up in the media. Also, somebody that we've been talking about in the media is Nico Williams, the winger, Spanish boykie. I don't know if you saw him in the Euros. The boy was on fire.
Yeah.
If the media stories are true, I wouldn't be unhappy with that signing. Although, obviously the Spanish league and the Premier League is two different things. But I think, with his skill set, he can fit in quite nicely. So if there's any truth to that story, I would be really happy. And Anthony Gordon talk, kind of dwindled, but I see it's come back in again. Whether that's going to happen, coming from other direct rivals originally, then going to Newcastle, I don't know if that deal will materialize. But at this present time, there's no concrete news for Liverpool in terms of signings. The hottest topic about Liverpool right now is our striker, Darwin Núñez. Did you see what happened in the Copa America?
Oh, Darwin, I saw him miss trying to throw a chair. Jeez, that dude. All I know is he knows how to miss. Man, he's a champion. You cannot compete with that guy when it comes to missing clear opportunities.
Man, I'll tell you what, he's got so much desire and so much passion. Originally, before I read the articles, when I saw the video, him climbing from, the pitch level, climbing up a makeshift scaffold, getting into the stand, and then, trying to take these supporters on. And, actually put his hand up, He's ready to go toe to toe. And it looked like he threw one, missed, and he got bopped one, actually.
I saw him get bopped one.
But now, I don't know what's going to happen. Nothing's concrete yet. FIFA are talking about having a complete ban from football for a substantial amount of time. That's going to affect us negatively. Now, I don't know if what FIFA plan on doing, if it's going to be international, if it's going to be all football. But digging deeper into the story from some of his teammates, that their families and friends were being, the whole bunch of things were being thrown at them, and they were forced into a corner. So from a family point of view, what Darwin was doing was trying to protect his family. But in terms of being a professional footballer, you shouldn't be getting involved with things like that. You've got stadium security that would step in and, calm the situation down. But, the boy's got so much passion. He's a hothead. He's acted out of turn, and this could bite us in the arse and him in the arse ultimately. So let's see what happens with the story and how that materializes. And lastly, I don't know, our Colombian dynamo, Luis Diaz, he seems to be doing amazing at the Copa America. And the talks about Barca wanting to secure his services have resurfaced again. So, he came out a couple of weeks ago to say that he's happy at Liverpool. We covered this in one of our other episodes. But as I said, he's one of the least paid players in the Liverpool side. So whether the rumours are true or not, whether he'll go or stay, remains to be seen. But yeah, there's going to be a huge final, Colombia against Argentina. You've got a player that's playing. We've got two players playing. So yeah, it'll be a cracker for those boykies.
You've got two, my friend.
Who have you got? You've got Martinez and Garnacho.
Garnacho. Come on,
right.
Mr. Bicycle, Mr. Goal of the season. Hey, man, you must watch out, eh? You
That's
must
what he
look
did.
sharp, my friend.
Yeah, we got Mecca, and we got Diaz playing on opposite sides. So at least one of my players at least will be coming home with silverware.
It's true.
But yeah, other than that, nothing real concrete to talk about, which is a little bit disappointing. I think Slot's still feeling his way around the squad, seeing what he has to work with before he, dips into the transfer market. So let's see what happens in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, I think your owners might just be happy with top four, so they just chilled. They're not strengthening too much. So they said, hey, we got third last season, so maybe the guys can get that again, or at least get fourth. Maybe they're good with that. You never know, because United are coming with the thunder, my friend. You better watch out.
What you're gonna finish ninth this season?
No.
Is that your ambition?
We're coming for those top spots. You better watch out.
You know what? It's Ten Hag's third season. He'll be more established in the Premier League. Not going to say you're going to finish in the top four because you had a terrible season last season. Even though you won silverware, yeah, it's going to be an interesting season. You're strengthening all the right departments. You're securing that spine like I spoke about previously. So you guys are doing good transfer business. It's a pity. I don't know why any player would want to go to United, but hey, that's just my opinion.
Did you see Sancho back in the training with Man United?
I did. I was very surprised with that. Obviously with him having to train, what was it, with the under-21s previously and then being shipped out. It seems like they must have come to some type of agreement. Maybe some apologies were said, and maybe he wants to play for the club again. I
Yeah,
think,
I mean, apparently him and Ten Hag held positive talks and both decided to draw a line under the matter and move forward. Does that mean that, you train with us pre-season and if a good bid comes in, you're still off? Or does that mean, hey, man, you're going to be part of the plans and we're going to move forward together? Well, that remains to be seen. But that's tricky because we have Rashford, we have Sancho, we have Garnacho, we have Anthony, we have Ahmad, all playing those wide areas. That's 5 players. Someone's not going to get a lot of time. So does that mean if we keep Sancho, maybe Anthony goes? Anthony's maybe not as good, direct, and good as Sancho, but he's got a better head on him. He's a lot more motivated and he plays for Ten Hag. Whereas Sancho's the other way around. Doesn't seem to have the head and composure and maturity to do that, but is extremely gifted on the field. So, yeah, that might be tough. I wouldn't be surprised if they still sell him. It's just to, smooth things over. They get along, they practice, do preseason, and Juve come in with 35 million or 40 million, and there he goes. Thanks for coming. We'll see. We'll see how that all pans out.
Could be a situation where they get him fit and if a good bid comes in, they ship him out. Or lessons learned from last season where you struggle to, have a second or a third backup player for your first team. Maybe having the numbers in the squad is a wise thing at the end of the day.
Oh, I agree. We need squad depth. Looking at last season, we need squad depth. But that's why we just bought ZIRKZEE, right? So ZIRKZEE can play as a number 9 or as a number 10. And I was actually thinking that ZIRKZEE's so good with interplay and so on. So is Bruno. So is Sancho. That if those 3 are all on the pitch at the same time, man, I think you'll see some beautiful little passes, quick 1-2s, nice little interplay. I think that could be something. So yeah, we'll have to see in how Ten Hag wants to play, formation he wants to use, because ZIRKZEE's a very different striker to Højlund. So yeah, man, we'll see how it all comes together. But looking positive, very happy with the signing and with the names we've been linked with. So I see a positive start, as I think I've said before on this podcast. Positive start to the season. Let's see, man.
Well, hopefully it's all on paper and it's not on the football pitch. That would be great. But yeah, it's just glad that football season is looming ever so closely. Tired of the Euros, and the Copa America. Can't wait for the Premier League season to start.
Oh, yeah.
You guys definitely started doing business early. It makes me a little bit nervous because we've done absolutely zero at this point in time. But like I said, Slot coming in, he's probably just feeling his way around before he decides to do any type of business. And he's also the type of manager that likes to promote young players. He's got a track record for that. So that just might be the way forward this season. Not quite sure what the plans are. But yeah, let's look forward to the season. And hopefully Liverpool can do a number on United this season because we didn't do it last season.
So I was really shaking my head because as soon as you said hopefully Liverpool, I knew some crap was coming about you beating us or some dreamland stuff. You got smacked last season. Happy to do it again. Come on, United. Let's go.
I can't say so much about a smack. You definitely deserve to win the 4-3. But the draws, man. We were the architect of our own demise with those draws. But hey, that's behind us now. Can't change that. Let's look forward and move on.
Sounds
good. Boys, let's get in there.
We'll see you guys later. Take it easy.
Peace.